Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks and another open with me, and this one is for the latest inside crochet, and there is a little free gift as well. So it says on here what's quick to hook gorgeous jumpers, and right, we'll get in and see what else there is, get rid of the packaging. So if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and hopefully, whoops, a pen, you'll be informed when new videos pop up. So let's get in. Okay, so we've got a magazine and a supplement of winter warmers. So we'll pop the supplement over there for now and concentrate on the magazine. So we've got Join a New Crochet Along. So there's a new crochet along in this one. Merton Abbey's Flower by Jane Crowsfoot, which is here. You can just barely see it. We've got insidecrochet.co.uk, upcycled baskets. So obviously you've got to go online. Some of this stuff is what they're doing now. I'm not really keen on making you kind of go online and join subscriptions and things like that. So we've got mini balls colour pack, long cabled socks, trimmed pillows and giant geo cushion, space patches, baby rattle pop over, and mending masterclass, pretty patchwork toasty scarf, and this granny square kind of, well, all different square, very busy jumper. But one thing that kind of really sort of grabbed me is the age of our model. Now, not so long ago, I was kind of commenting about how good it was to see a plus size model on our magazines. I'm not sure if it was Inside Crochet, but it actually is good to see an older model, and she's not just there once either. So that's pretty unusual, and power to them. That's pretty cool. I like to see that. Not only because she looks older than me, but you know, it's just nice that it's not all young. Okie doke. That's just the welcome page, and we've got the contents page, which I can never really see the little tiny thumbnail, so never really take much notice on this one. But let's get in anyway. And one thing I did kind of look at that, because I have an acquaintance of mine that decorates trainers, but they embroider and paint. They paint rather than embroider. Patterns in this issue are here, but they are, as I say, they're a bit small. So we'll just wait and see what we get when we get there. In the Loop, blogs, books, reviews, events and interviews. So we've got, they're showing the Karen Ogo, which I absolutely love mine. I've got some that was in a Happy Mail box, and it's beautiful, from Dayon and Jessie, and I absolutely love it. So they're showing that, and I can get that and stock it in my shop, which is hobbyrocks.co.uk. I'm not sure. I mean, if you let me know if you think it's a thing you'd like me to stock, and I might be able to get some. Festival fun. That's very small. That's an event. Farmhammaltings.com. The other magazine that I was just looking at, because I filmed one earlier. They were looking at that, but they looked a little bit bigger than that. Spirit of Flora, join our creative, colourful cowl community. I think that's just talking about what's coming up in this magazine, which is a bit, you know, kind of like making a thing twice, use up the space. New shades for Exmoor sock collection. Beautiful new ochre of the Mara project bag. Well, there's not really much to write home about there, is there? Let's have a look at what we got. It's a book. Oh, it's the Crochet Houseplants one. Oh, okay. Not really going much on there, is there? We've got Pokemon crochet. What's that all about? It's David and Charles Publishing, and it is $19.99 if you want to make Pokemon stuff. And we've got Spring Greens, Pia Boya Larson. She is an entrepreneur we love. An entrepreneur that we've not heard of. Do you know they call us YouTube people entrepreneurs? Never thought of myself as an entrepreneur, but there you go. Some say influencers, some say entrepreneur. My brother-in-law used to hate that word, entrepreneur. He said, what the heck does that mean? Anyway, what have we got here? Yarn wish list. It's not really books or anything like that, so just very small little places where you can find it. loopknitting.com, malabrigoyarn.com, just stuff and things. And then we've got adverts. Too many adverts in this, you know. One of them may be mine one day. I shouldn't say that. Embroidered crochet. So this is embroidering on your crochet, which is what they were doing really on those trainers. Well, sneakers if you're across the pond. So we've got the bit about masterclass of make, do and mend, telling you how to kind of invisible mend, which is a thing that's kind of dying out really. Sometimes it's not that invisible and other times it is. I'm going to have to pause it, guys, because I have a visitor just about to pull up. But I will come back to you as soon as I can. Well, hopefully this didn't go upside down, which sometimes can happen when I do that. That was Gary's brother come to do some electrics for me out in the Yarner van. So I've made him tea and he's getting on with it. So I might have to pause it in a sec if he comes back. So these are the make, do and mend bits, as I said. Patches, showing how to put little patches on. So this is making like a little flower patch. We got like little patches to make. And smaller patches. And now we've got an advert. And this is the Patch Happy. Fill your wardrobe with stash busting projects you'll treasure for years to come. So this, let's see, does it say? Not just telling you who did this lady's makeup and styling. Oh, this is the Toasty Scarf by Kath Weber. That's what this is, Toasty Scarf. It's quite wide. You can sort of see by this part how wide it is. But it's all different kind of squares and different sizes put together. I don't know if I like it or not. And the pullover is a stash busting scarf. And the Happy Motif Sweater is by Cassie Ward. And the scarf's by Helda Panagari. So I like the scarf. I made one that was a bit stripy like that with pastel shades. But this might be a little bit busy for me. It's kind of like a winter version of a festival jumper, isn't it really? But I think it's because there's so many different types and it's very busy. Oh, now this is different. This is Patchwork Jacket by Claire Montgomery. And we've also got Cycles Poncho by Jessabet Bueno, this is quite nice. It's a poncho. I thought it would be a shawl, but it is actually a poncho. This is Cabled Long Socks. That's what we're looking at by Simone Francis. I won't tell you the yarns because you can just use any yarn you like. Bright and Beautiful cushion by Cassie Ward. It's a bit small writing. That's why I'm kind of squinty. So we've got Monkey Rattle by Victoria Caris. And Space Applique Patches by Victoria Caris. Okay, both of them were her. And these are the Terrazzo blanket, which is basically a granny square. I don't know how anyone can claim to invent that, by Helda Panagari, and the Plant Pot Holder by Millie Masterton. Oh, I'm worn out reading pillowcase edging. It's just the edging, just this bit here. Okay, and that's by Millie Masterton. We've got the Bits on Your Trainers by Helen Anderson, and by Yarnspirations team, this one, Landscape Sweater. Oh, that's very busy, isn't it? Jane Crowfoot, Spirit of Flora. Wow, that is very wow, isn't it? The 2023 Crochet Along. This is the third motif. So I didn't think I'd missed any magazines, but part 2, Merton Abbey flower motif. So maybe I did. But you can always get back issues. But I just don't remember seeing this before, so I must have missed one. And this is all the yarn that they've used, and Merton Abbey, this one. It's quite a lot of different ones. I mean, of course, you could always just do the same one and make a blanket out of the same one, or a cushion out of the same one. But what do you think? Do you like it being so... It's obviously like in 4s of each one. Maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe if you put this border in between each, so it would section it off a little more. I don't know. It is very eye-catching, isn't it? Okay, moving on. There we go. And that's how to do all that. Subscribe today. Take advantage of our special Spirit of Flora Crochet Along subscription offers and receive every issue in 2023. Well, you would, wouldn't you? This is the digital edition. Easy for you to say. Crochet Make It. Your pattern instructions start here. So that's better. The Happy Motive Sweater by Cassie Ward. Maybe I should have read them when I got to the bigger pictures. So I like the back, though. It doesn't look quite as busy on the back. Anyway, there'll be a lot of instructions on how to do this because there are lots of squares. Lots. And this is the Cycles Poncho by Yesabet Bueno. It's a square fronty one. It's like a big rectangle with a head hole. But it's different, isn't it? Very Aztec-like. And there's charts. And Patchwork Jacket by Claire Montgomery. And there's the actual framework of it all. And here it is. They're very small squares. They are very similar to ones that I did when I made the character blanket. I made them that small. A heck of a lot of putting them together. But that's kind of a nice effect on the back there. Okay, so we've got the Toasty Scarf, which we were talking about earlier, by Kathy Webber. Lots of adverts. So again, lots of different squares. So that's those. And it shows you how to put them together if you wanted to follow theirs. Inside Crochet digital subscriptions start from as little as $19.99 for 6 months. But obviously you don't get any gifts. So that's up to you whether you want to do that. Landscape Sweater by the Yarnspirations team. And we've got the chart as well. And that's what it kind of looks like. Back issues if you wanted part 1 of the Crochet Along, which obviously I missed. Step into Spring Trainers by Helen Anderson. So it's really just making, and I don't know, what would you do? Glue it? I don't know if you'd be able to. Oh, they're kind of being embroidered on, aren't they? You need a very strong needle and fingers to get through. They're probably like plimsolls though, if you know what I mean. But that's a nice idea. The Cabled Long Socks. They're quite pretty. I've never done socks. Not yet. But I think walking on that I'd feel every bump. This is the Stash Busting Scarf. It reminds me of the one that I made. It's all different pastels. I think mine might have been a cowl. And this is the embroidering around, or kind of the pillowcase edging, sort of embroidery. It's embroidered, but the pillowcase is edged in crochet. A lot of people do that. I used to know someone who did it on blankets and tea towels and all sorts. Oh. Terrazzo blanket. I've had lots of grannies and stuff. That's that one. And the plant pot holder. So maybe you can explain to me what's plan. Is it plastic yarn? Is that what that is? Yeah, it is. Make it using plastic plan. So have you got to buy plan or would you make it? A lot of people make things like that, don't they, out there? What am I trying to say? Carrier bags. But, you know, so many these days biodegrade. A good idea. Chill right out floor cushion. Oh, okay, so it's a big one. You need a big cushion then. But they are just half and half squares put together. Look kind of like flags. And that's by Cassie Ward. And there's the how to do it. And that's an advert. And space applique patches. So you can make like little rockets and planets and stuff. Here they are. They're quite cute. A bit dark, the pictures. They're still nice, but it's obviously the dark side of Saturn, that one. But yeah, nice. Quite a good idea. And the monkey rattle, did I say it was? Yeah, I did. I think it was Victoria Caris for both of these. Yeah, for the rattle and the space patches. I made a rattle like that once. And more. What's this? Artisan yarns. Oh, look, in next month, what have we got? Eggs. I think we've got mittens, actually. The homestead issue. So we're starting to think about Easter. And might have to get at my Easter. Oh, actually, there's loads still. Nearly closed the thing up, thinking that was the end. So it's showing you all the basics and stuff like that. You have to get my Easter tutorial put out there again somehow. And all the abbreviations and hook sizes and stuff. So that's the magazine. I'll put that over there and we'll have a look at the winter warmers. So although the book is kind of leaning towards spring, we've still got winter warmers. There's another one, but this one I think looks a little bit snazzier than the one that was in this magazine. That's unusual, like a little not even a polo neck, is it really? But that's nice actually. Although this has got a bit of a big hole around the join. I'd have to try and work that out to be a little bit more kind of neater. Okay, so this is the Cornish jumper. Inspired by Cornish pottery, this classic top is a simple make in gorgeous lightweight yarn by Rianne Drinkwater. Looks like something I used to wear in the 70s, I think, when my mother bought my clothes. The Utopia jumper. Granny squares are used to create a patchwork, a bright and cheerful patchwork jumper by Cassie Ward. Now I made something very similar to that in white without the sleeves for summer a long time ago. Maybe I'll do it again when I lost a bit of weight. Diet starts imminently. This is the Charlotte sweater by Claire Montgomery. I don't know why it's named Charlotte. Might be named after a child, I don't know. But like I said, this I don't like this. That's bad. I don't like that join at all. That is not very professional looking, is it, that join? I don't like that join. Sorry. Very nice sweater though. I like the stitch. I like the way it looks. But I really do not like these joins. Rainbow jumper. Oversized jumper for perfect for beginners. And just thing to use up all your scraps. And it's by Ali Campbell. Not the one that sings with UB40, I dare say. But another Ali Campbell. But yeah, that's not bad. Not bad for a beginner's one. So this goes over a couple of pages and that's the end. Oh, I thought she had no trousers on for a sec. I thought, that's a bit much. obviously she doesn't have a bright pink bottom. So that is Inside Crochet and the Winter Warmers supplement. Is there anything that you really like there? If I had to choose, I'd prefer this jumper to this one. This is a little bulky and misshapen for me. Just a little bit too in your face and too different. Whereas this is a little bit more pulled together with the black in between and the colours running through that are the same or similar. And it does remind me of something I've already made as well, which is quite cool. But I'll have to do that again. But yeah, is there anything you like? Good one? Bad one? What do you say? Let me know, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.